Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Joe Rogan podcast. So today we're gonna speak about something interesting that pops out of my mind randomly. So I was wondering the other day, how do computers, phones, and smartwatches and how do they connect each other without physical wires and stuff? What are your thoughts on this, Shamil?
Very easy, Matthew. So the answer for your question is a computer network. So what is computer network? Computer network is basically a group of devices connected so they can share resource and exchange data. So they use hardware like router and switches plus software protocol to enable communication. The main goal is reliable connectivity so user can collaborate and share information easily.
So what is the types of networks?
Quickly break down the types of network that we have right now. First of all, there's LAN, which stands for local area network. This network covers a small space such as school, office, or home. Think of your school computer lab where all the PCs are connected to one server. And then there's MAN, which stands for metropolitan area network. It is bigger than LAN but smaller than WAN, which we will cover later. It connects multiple LANs across a city or campus. Take for example UM. UM's network are all connected through MAN, which is metropolitan area network. Then I'm gonna move on to WAN, which is wide area network. This is a big one. It connects computers across countries using satellites, disks, and telecom lines. Last but not least, as you stated, PAN, which stands for personal area network. As you stated before, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or all are under this type of network, which is called PAN. Okay, so now we're gonna dive into some case studies, which is actually related to the types of network. I'm gonna let Navin handle this.
Let me talk about the first case study. So it's about Wireless Leiden, a community Wi-Fi network in the Netherlands, started in 2002. It was Europe's first large-scale free Wi-Fi network, only run by volunteers, not by any telecom companies. So the method they use is mesh topology, a self-healing design where if one node fails, data is rerouted through the others. A smart way, right?
Oh, so it's like a group work. But if one person doesn't show up, the others actually carry the load.
Yeah, exactly. They face challenges like sustainability, bandwidth, and security. But the impact was huge. Free Wi-Fi, at the end of the day. So it also inspired similar projects across the Europe. And there's also a second case study. It's about a retail company that had major security problems, such as phishing emails, malware, and weak passwords.
So in other words, hackers are just drawing.
Yes. Spot on, bro. Hackers were just trolling. So to fix this, the company used firewalls and intrusion detection systems, encrypted customer data, added two-factor authentication, just like the emails nowadays, and trained staffs to spot phishing attempts. They literally provide trainings to their staffs. So the results, fewer attacks and stronger customer trust. Customer trust were gained.
So basically, all in all, we learned that don't click on any weird links. Now let's talk about the components in a computer. What are the major components inside a computer, and can you briefly explain their functions to me?
A computer network also relies on the components of a computer system. Hardware, CPU, RAM, storage or I/O device, software like operating system and application. And firmware got embedded system software that controls hardware. So basically, hardware is the body, software is the mind, and firmware is the muscle memory.
Okay, so now let's move on to the trends and applications of network. Now let's move on to 5G networks, which is one of the trends. 5G network is the next generation of high-speed network with precision and accuracy. With increased transferring data and speed, 5G network can be actually used in the healthcare industries as doctors can use 5G networks to carry out operations remotely or in foreign regions using advanced robots. Next up, there's artificial intelligence in networking, where companies can actually use AIs to analyze their data such as their finance, their taxes, and their annual sales for sale. Cloud networking, where small businesses can rely on cloud networking to store data instead of relying on physical infrastructure, which may lead to data loss. And one of the benefits of cloud system is that the data can be updated easily across all devices so that there won't be any overlapping of data. Last but not least, which is the most common for us, which is Internet of Things. Everyday things such as televisions, lights, refrigerators has been modernized and can revolutionize their user experience. This will return home at a specific time. The AC can program to on by itself to provide more comfort.
I wonder what are the pros and cons for computer networks.
Also, the computer network has a lot of pros. The first pros of the computer network is resource sharing. Second is centralized data management. And lastly, the computer network can remote access via VPN or the cloud.
So for the cons, we got cyber security threats like hacking, addiction from overuse, and even job displacement as automotive replace workers.
for this podcast. Now we got a lecture now.
Yeah, we got lecture now. English. Let's go.
Yeah, English. That's good. Bye guys.
Bye.